What is going on, folks? I am Goat. Welcome back to Warframe, and this is another one of my reshoot videos, specifically for, as you see, the Prisma Angstrum. As the title would suggest, this thing desperately wants a riven. Thankfully, I have one, but without a riven, it's a great damage primer, but it's without having some sort of boosted ability like Roar or Nourish or anything else that's going to help bump up them rookie numbers with this thing, it's a little on the weak side. And again, I can't stress enough that Digital Extremes went very conservative with these things, okay? That being said, the evolution is basically you launch target-seeking fireballs that ricochet towards enemies. That is kind of true. Now, I will say that the Prisma Angstrum, although it says headshots charge Incarnon Transmutation, this is the fix that they did for the Angstrum. Now uses direct projectile hits instead of headshots to charge its Incarnon Transmutation gauge. So it's just like the Torrid. You shoot him in the body. I wish they'd do this with the Boar, honestly, because of how much of a spread that thing has. The projectile must physically hit an enemy in order for it to count towards a charge, not just AoE damage dealt within the proximity of the projectile. The tracking speed, it has improved tracking speed and targeting of the Incarnon projectiles. That's kind of meh. And added more ricochets off walls to make it easier for them to land. Increased critical chance bonus from the evolution for perk 1, critical parallel from 10% to 14. No, they didn't. Oh, the Prisma is 6 to 10. I'm sorry. I don't know why they would do that on the base, but not the Prisma. That's okay. Increased critical and status bonus on evolution for perk 2, Survivor's Edge from 6 to 9%, but the Prisma still only got 4 to 6. Fixed being able to unload a Prisma Angstrum after switching to Incarnon form. Fixed Angstrum's Incarnon form altering the ammo pool of the equipped primary weapon. That would be weird. I will say that there is a couple of weird things about this, one of which, at least for me, it doesn't really make noise. It does, but it doesn't. It makes a kind of a very quiet noise, and the only thing that you hear is the Incarnon charge building up. Once you have the Incarnon and the Incarnon side of this gun active, it just kind of it's really weird. But like I was saying though, they're saying that they have improved this, and I would say it's minimalistically improved this, because these things, like if you shoot the floor, they'll just kind of end up hitting the environment. You actually have to hit an enemy for them to try to hit another enemy, but the problem is that they tend to ricochet backwards. Like if you shoot an enemy, the frickin' ricochet is going to go away from the enemy. So if you're running down a hallway and you've already killed everything behind you, you're literally just wasting Incarnon charge. It's almost better to jump into a crowd and actually open fire, because at least it'll ping pong around and hit some motherfuckers. This perk, with energy over 700, you get an increased critical multiplier. Now, obviously, I don't run energy with Lavos because you can't. But I was testing this out with Wisp, and I will highly tell you that because of this buff that they've given this thing, don't put this thing on Wisp. Not with the haste reservoir. Holy crap. Holy crap. Use anything. Like the build that I was using had prime flow on it, which most of my Wisp builds do not. It was just kind of a test to see how this thing would work. It's crazy. But any high energy frame out there, it's just not bad. Projectile speed, increased projectile speed, because this thing has ricocheting ping pong ball fire bullets, yes. And then obviously exceptionally conservative critical chance and really weak critical damage multiplier. Thank God I have a riven. Now, the Angstrum is a much more status based weapon. Okay, just is. No getting around it. You can see I've got 6 form in this fucking thing. It's 5 without the riven. Now, why in the fuck would I have Trick Mag in the, I don't know why the hell I have primary or secondary deadhead. Oh, no, I do know why. Why would I have Trick Mag in the Axillus? Because, again, I took a really funky roll on this riven. I got 35 rolls in on this fucking thing, and honestly, this was the best roll that I got out of 35, and I was honestly a little low on Kuva, not bad. I could have kept going, just didn't want to. Because those perks are really hard to kind of negate out. That much base damage increase, that much critical chance increase, that much fucking multi-shot, coupled with a minus 86.1 ammo max, and you get 90 ammo max with trick mags, so you basically negate it. So it started with 18, went down to 2, went back up to 18 for its max ammo. I'm okay with this. You do you. If you don't like my particular roll, that's fine. But by having a base damage mod on here, this thing has some stank on it, even on the front side of the gun. But because it has horrible ammo economy, like it has a mag of 3 and it has a pickup of 3, which is okay. You can run out of ammo real fucking quick with this thing on the primary side, but it does do a lot of damage with this riven. And the Angstrum wasn't a complete piece of dog shit. It was just mostly a piece of dog shit. So it did have some uses, more base charge than anything. Secondary deadhead is on here specifically because of the minus recoil. That's the truth of it. Especially since I took the roll that I did on the riven. Otherwise, I would run secondary merciless on this and then run steady hands instead. But it's okay, because the Incarnon side gets fucking jiggy with it. Now, the base damage doesn't seem like that much, but it's actually not terrible. 120 max charges, a fire rate of 8.4, 178.7 critical chance with a 2.9 multiplier. It works. So let's go watch this silly ass thing in action. Oh my god, this parkour speed, Jesus Christ. Woo-wee, buddy. I'm telling you, man. See, I tried to reshoot this video once already, and a cat started howling at my front door. The worst part of it was one of my cats. Oh, parkour right into the ring, baby.
And the enemy calls for a song.
Yeah, buddy. Invigorations are fucking hilarious. To the crow's nest, or just past it. Oh, cool. So yeah, so like the turret. Here, hold on. Oh no, that's the wrong weapon. Here. As you can tell, it charges up very quickly. And here we go. Let's see. You shoot the ground, it just hits the environment. You shoot people, it hits people. Oh, excuse me. How did I pop? Bro. It's fun. It's like the kunai, but better. Yeah, like, it's fun, but it actually, even without a riven, it works better. From downtown! Yeah, see, them bullets got some range. Oh! No! Well, I missed. There we go. That fixes it. See, and the other bug that this thing had that they didn't even mention that they fixed was the fact that it was reloading every fucking time you came out of the Incarnon charge. Didn't matter what the hell you did, it just started reloading. Hi, guys. It's making more noise today. It's not very loud, though. It's just almost sounds like a little ray gun that a kid would use. Hey, buddy. Well, let's just open fire down a hallway. Yeah, there's people down there somewhere. See? Like, we know they're down there. Pardon me, I'm literally missing at point blank fucking range. Come on, I want to go back to my spot. Fuck off. See? So we just aim down there. It's so random what enemies it hits, because you see this one, you know, that one dude just running at me. As you can see, thanks to the riven, this thing really likes killing Eximus. Oh, cool. There'd be acolytes nearby. Get to those in a moment. Where's Torment? Where's my water buddy? I mean, you really think I'm complaining about that negative ammo and having to put Trick Mag and Ixalis on this riven? Not at all. Like with these kinds of results, abso-fucking-lutely not. Really. Oh, where did you go? Or did I? Oh no, there you are. Haven't I killed you already?
Our operative is making progress. This will help.
They watch me parkour? Parkour. Hey, look, hold on. Just because I don't need it. For those with the struggle. We all know the Argon struggle, okay? I don't care what anybody says. We all know the Argon struggle. So yeah. So the Prisma Angstrum. It's not terrible, but without a riven, it is a great primer weapon for a crowd of enemies, but it's like this thing desperately wants a riven, okay? Can't get around that. Without some sort of critical based riven, this thing is just kind of okay. It's fun, primes a bunch of enemies with damage, but that's about, like, unless you just empty the entire Incarnon charge into a crowd, it doesn't necessarily kill the best. So take that for what it is. And folks, I do want to thank you very much for watching. As always, we'll catch you in the next one. All right.